Good morning, kids. Welcome to Children's Time. This morning we're talking about food and meals that are sacramental or sacred to us. I have been thinking about that in my life and thinking about backyard barbecues with friends and Friday night pizza nights with my family. I've been thinking about the warm chocolate chip cookies that were delivered to my hospital room after I had both of my kids. I've been thinking about my grandmother and her pie recipes and how now I make them with my family. And I think about the soup that's dropped off on my porch when I'm sick. Meals and foods help us connect to other people and to God. Jesus had many sacred meals. We all know the sacrament of communion, which is based in the story of the Last Supper, which was based in the story of the Passover in the Old Testament. But there are other sacred meals. Jesus eating with Zacchaeus, the most unlikely person ever to eat with. Jesus eating with friends and family and having breakfast on the beach with his closest followers in their time of grief. Jesus shares meals. God invites us into the holiness that is food and sharing meals. And it got me thinking about what meals are sacred at Broad Street. Of course, communion is a special one, but there's one food and one eating and drink that I think of a lot and the most when I think of you kids. It's the sacredness of the Broad Street lemonade and goldfish. These have been served at this church for how many years? Who knows? For a long time. And in the pandemic, we had to serve these juice boxes, but now that the real lemonade is back, we all remember that sweet, tart, yellow lemonade that's made every Sunday. Young adults and kids, when they still go out in the world and have goldfish and lemonade, they think back to this place. Lemonade and goldfish have become sacred foods of our church, ways that bring us together, tie a string through our stories, and help us remember God, this church, these people, when we find lemonade and goldfish out in the world. So whatever your foods are that connect you to other people, or whatever your meals are that connect you closer to God, remember to give God thanks for our daily bread. Share food with others, and remember that food can bring us closer to God. Amen.